Hello, hello. This is Tria, the Real Estate Apostle, and welcome to the Real Estate Apostle channel. Let's see here. Let me get set up here, and we're going to have an excellent live tonight. Excellent live tonight while I'm setting up here on my second monitor here, and just welcome everybody to join in the chat. We're going to have a guest speaker tonight, a returning guest who's going to give us some updates on what's been going on. So again, I am Treya, and welcome to the Real Estate Apostle channel. My channel is dedicated to helping middle-aged adults like myself overcome the fear of leaving the comfortable six-figure job to start a business. And I'm eager to encourage my fellow Gen X to get off the treadmill working mentality and change our mindset to believe that we can create our own wealth. So let's get started. All right. And today and all the days, I'm talking about Turo. Turo is a company that allows you to rent your car out to other people. In this video, in tonight's live, we're going to talk about my journey as a new Turo host for the last 3 months. It's going to my 4th month. Talk about my journey as a new Turo host and some of the high points and the down points of the this journey here with this Turo. Like I said, for those of you who don't know me, that I quit my six-figure income 2 years ago to start my path, my journey here as an entrepreneur. And along the way, I've had a lot of lessons and ups and downs. And I'm just excited that I'm, 4 months into this Turo game and it's still growing strong. I'm still loving it. Every moment of it. It's the best thing that's happened to me. And I'm just excited to be able to share it with anyone out there who wants to get more information about it and learn more about this here Turo. So I am going to get started by just kind of recapping my week. This has been this is only hump day, but it's been a pretty decent week. And like I said, I've been doing these lives here consistently for the last few weeks. And I have found some other Turo hosts out there who have come up and spoke to me and talked to me about the journey, things that they're doing. And, we've been kind of comparing notes and adding things to it. So it's been a very exciting, meeting of the heads per se. And I would like to say that I went back and increased my prices back up to the $100. And, I've been renting out ever since. And I'm just grateful that I just held my ground and realized, the value, what I was offering, and owned the fact that I was worth, having, that I was worth it, and that my fleet was worth it too. And I didn't deserve to be giving it away like Turo was having me to do. Today's work day was it was pretty decent. It was long. However, there were big gaps in it where I had time off. So I'm excited because tomorrow I actually have a day off. So I'm going to try to call and see if I can find a massage, get a massage, because I try to plan it on when I have the days off and stuff like that. So I make sure that I'm, keeping up with myself and things like that. So I can always say self-care is the best care. So you want to make sure that you are, really doing all you can for yourself and, keeping that mindset together and stuff like that. So I'm going to start off by throwing up my banner here and say, on your way in, go ahead and hit the like button. So we see I don't have any likes out there. Hit the like button on your way in, and feel free to leave a comment and, comment, like, and subscribe and all that good stuff. And then share the video and let people know that we're getting ready to start talking about this here Turo. A lot of people have really shown a lot of interest in Turo. So it's exciting for me to be able to share the platform. So one thing I want to do before I drop the link to bring up anybody who has questions, or if my special guest is in the house, I'll be happy to bring him up so y'all can ask questions and he can give the testimony and also the update on, what's been going on. But I want to give y'all my update first off on what I've been doing since, this here is like the middle of the month, and I'm just excited that I've already passed last month's earning, and but of course I did add extra vehicles on there, but I'm just excited because it's working, and I'm just super duper excited. So I'm going to pull up the Turo over here while waiting for for more people to get off in here and stuff like that. So I'm just excited because this week has been really nice. I didn't do the drive-through car wash this week because the way the cars came back, they were kind of staggered out easily for me. So I didn't really need the help from I didn't need the help of the car of getting the cars washed that way. And the other thing too, I want to just celebrate if everybody could just give me a nice pat on the back that I am officially all-star host. The evaluation came out on the 15th. However, I ain't seen no title or nothing like that. I just know that I'm all-star because of my how things are looking out there for me. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so y'all can see what the money is looking like. And again, like I said, this is just the raw numbers. It's not totally accurate because I haven't did the subtraction to to really put my full numbers in here. I just want to give y'all something to see so you can see how easy it is to earn the money in there. Like, Turo, the great thing about it, I love that as soon as the trip is over, you get that cha-ching, and they are depositing the money into your account, which I absolutely love. And the other thing is, where's my, okay, here we go. Turo earnings. The other thing is that it's super, super exciting when you see it like that. So here I'm sharing my screen. You guys can see that I have the earnings here. I'm up to $10,598. And I'm just excited because here we go in July when I was just only at a mere $2,200. And then again, like I said, this was like only the cars on there half the month because there was issues and things there. August was another month that it was not the entire month, but you can see I still did better than that month there. And then here we are in September where I did a little bit better. And this was the month where the 𝐥𝐢𝐤𝐞 had the car accident. And then I added the 5 extra vehicles. And as you can see, the 5 vehicles here and from, October has really, been very helpful. And I'm just excited because look at here, it is working out. It's working out. And everybody's pulling their weight. Look at here. I haven't even been the full month yet, but look at the cars. Each one is making their payment. This one here is not, this is the one I pulled off that's got a permanent renter there. And then this one here is on the injured reserve. This is the one that's in the accident. And it'll have its appointment for its procedure on the 26th of this month. I'm going to stop sharing there. So I just think that's super duper exciting because, like I said, the reason I'm excited about it because it's the first thing that I can truly say that I have, I'm my own boss, and it's my business and it's working. And actually got some more business credit because the longer you stay off in the game, you start getting some extra stuff there. So let me see here. I got a banner that I want to stick up here that says, oh yes, sponsor from there. That's from last 2 weeks ago. I want to try to find what's the banner. Yeah, there we go. Please like and subscribe. And let me go ahead and throw my invite out here. And this is, you know, for anybody. It's for all the people who have questions and who want to get up and share their testimony. I did invite some more Turo hosts to share too, because I think it's super important that we share this information, especially those of you guys who have been hosting for, you know, more than a year. Like, you know, you owe it to us to share what you know. So I'm going to drop it over here also in this here chat. That's the link right there. So for the people to come up and give your questions and all that good stuff. So those were my earnings there. I'm just like I said, excited about that. And one of the things that I wanted to really press upon you guys is that, you know, the more you know before you get started is super important. Like, okay, so last night actually, I had 2 cars, you know, for whatever reason. It's like the airport and the drop pickoffs, they kind of run in rhythms or cycles where like 1 week all of the bookings will be at the airport, and then the next week for some strange reason it'll be at my Office Depot, my little drop spot. So I'm just you know, this week is the airport time. So I had a couple of cars to come back yesterday, and they were scheduled to go right back out that evening. Like they came in that afternoon, then they had to go back out that evening. And in the midst of one of the cars coming back, a guest had reached out to me and sent the text stating that the passenger headlight, one of the like the light itself, it has maybe 2 or 3 different bulbs in there, or 3 different lighting situations or whatever. Anyway, however, one of the lights was, you know, wasn't working. So I put it on. When he brought it back, I just put it on hold because I'm take it to the dealership, you know, because it's all on warranty and part of the maintenance and all that stuff. So I didn't want to rent the car out with, you know, even though a light was on there, it still was dim. I didn't feel like it was safe. So I offered that guest, because it was the airport, you know, same day type of a pickup, where their vehicle that they had ordered from the Enterprise had, you know, been canceled. The Enterprise has been notorious, and all of the car rental places have been notorious for canceling your car. So I offered the guests a swap because my Black Explorer had also came back. So I ended up washing 2 of the cars. I got the Black Explorer back up there, but I actually didn't give. Hey, I see somebody up there getting ready to tell some good story. I have some questions too about these cars. But so long story short, that person didn't take the swap. So this morning, the Black Explorer was rented out. So I'm back at 100% occupancy, or cars being out there. So without further ado, I'm going to bring to the stage right here, Mr. Tony from Tony Luxury Cars.
Hey, how you doing?
On. I forgot. I got some new equipment here, so I have to put this stuff on.
Okay.
What's up, Tony? I'm
What's
so
up?
proud of you. If I wasn't so proud of you, I would be jealous, because you doing better.
Thank you. Thank you.
Know your case about you know, make sure you upload daily and all that stuff. And I was just slacking. I was going through some stuff. But anyway, I'm super duper proud of you. And your channel is growing. You did, you know, I love it when I give some advice or some suggestions and people actually take it and work.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
You almost,
Yeah, I've been.
you're about to get monetized. So, okay, so give us an update. I was really curious about, you know, you said your car was in the shop for like a whole month.
Yep.
And anyway, so I did find somebody to take my Mustang. And they just said it's going to take 3 weeks. So I guess, you know, that's just how it is.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how it is at the regular body shops. Like I said, you're gonna have to find you somebody and get good with somebody who can put you, you know, top of the list, you know, priority.
Right,
Because most
right.
body shops they weeks and months behind before they can even get to you.
Right. And I did break down and go to the little drive-through car wash, not this week, but last week, because I had a day where I had four, and it was both of the Explorers and the two Edges.
Okay.
Came back and had to go right back out. So I I went to that drive-through all four times.
Yeah.
I drove through. I still had to do a little bit of elbow grease, but I saved about 3 hours that day.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I was thinking I was going to get a membership, but I didn't because I felt like it only happens occasionally where the cars come out and come back,
The
turn
same
over the
day.
same
Yeah.
day. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I do like, I think they come out cleaner when I do it, at the house and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But so
Yeah. I
tell
agree.
us what's been going on with you, Tony.
Well, just business as usual. Just been, today, just pretty much same thing you're doing. Just been getting the cars. I had like today was a crazy day because I started off only like I had like two bookings today, and then out of nowhere, I had like two customers book a car for me the same day, like 1 hour in advance. Like basically, like basically booked the car for like one, same day within like 1 hour. So they came and picked up the car at my shop, and then I had two more customers book a car from me at the airport delivery. So I had to
Wow.
take one to the airport. Someone
Yeah.
then drop and then drop it off to them, catch Uber back to my shop, and then take the other one to the airport. So I had like two. I had like basically two back-to-back bookings delivery at the airport today,
Okay.
and then
Yeah, I've been
two bookings at the
lucky
shop.
when that happens. I'll usually have a car there, or I'll drive my car there, check out and check back in the dirty car, drive it back here, wash it, take it back there. Sometimes by that time, the other car would have been there. Like
Hmm.
today, I've touched like three cars and two out, and one to come back and then go back out. So when I go to the
Okay.
airport and I see all my cars there, I'm like, look at my fleet. So
Yeah,
it feels good to just be like, a regular person and having like a real business and stuff. I'm still super excited about it. Super
yeah. See,
excited
that's
about it.
actually crazy. That's actually crazy you said that because I haven't even thought about doing that. Having my cars like like at the airport per se. Normally, what I do is, I keep, now that I have my warehouse, my storage unit, I keep all my cars stored there. And then anytime somebody, they can either pick it up at my shop for free, or I can deliver it to them, whether it's the hotel, or the airport. So I basically would just, drop off I take the car to the airport, meet them, give them the keys, take a picture of their driver's license, give them a business card, and then either I catch an Uber back or I have because I have a worker now, like an employee
Oh
now,
yeah, how's that
and
working out?
and it's funny, it's crazy. So
Uh-oh.
it's right. It's working out good. Like I mean, he's
Oh.
really good. He's really good in cleaning the cars. Like he does a really good job cleaning the cars, detailing. He shows up every day. So it was working out pretty good up until today. It was just it was today. It was
What
kind of
happened?
well. So basically, so kind of with them book like basically what the main thing what happened was with me having those bookings last minute, he had already left, and then I told him can he
Oh,
come back
okay.
because I needed help, and he was already out doing stuff whatever, and so I had to explain to him like it's part of the business, like it's
He was
yeah,
like,
like
I'm off.
yeah, I'm off, yeah,
I clocked
yeah,
out.
yeah.
Did he come back though? Or he just
He
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 was
did
like,
he did come back eventually. He did come back eventually and help me whatever.
okay.
And help me with the last car, yeah. So
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I
yeah,
was feeling that way too. Like it'd be real helpful if I had somebody to help wash these cars because when I'm washing the cars, I'm like neglecting, this administrative work and stuff like
yep.
that.
And
There's
that's kind of like what I'm doing now with him. Like he's basically watching the cars while I'm doing other stuff. While I'm like, I may be taking pictures, I may be going to the gas station, or I may be talking to customers on the phone, or I'm getting a request for them to extend it, and I'm communicating them back and forth on Turo, or doing maintenance. I had one of my cars I had to get an oil change done today. So I took it to the dealership to get an oil change done. So I'm basically be doing other, like you said, other stuff while he's getting the cars clean. because that's the cleaning the cars is pretty much the longest process, especially if you like hand washing it, you
Yes.
know.
Yes. Yes.
So yeah, so it's kind of like, you know, like a team working together. So, you know, and you know, so but you know, it's kind of like you said, going through the car wash is quicker, it saves time, but then it doesn't come out as clean, you know. And then
Yeah.
sometimes the car wash is packed. You gotta wait a long line, or sometimes dealing with traffic. And so I don't spirit, you know, had it both ways, you know, the pros and cons of both ways. But overall, I think, you know,
And
hand
then the
washing,
money too.
the money, yeah, the money
You
too,
know,
yeah.
it
Spend,
adds up.
yeah,
And I did go back and put my prices back up. You know, I did it after you first came on. I put it on the $100, and then I just got all scared and freaked out and went back to the letting them screw me over. But I was like, you know what? I'll just use some of this business money to pay the note if nobody books. But I'm just gonna just see how long before it books. And the next day I was getting instant bookings at the
so,
$100. And I was just like, you
so,
know what?
yeah.
I like shoot,
Now, what was you doing? What was the price before the $100 a day?
Turo
Let me
was
do that.
like giving my edge away for like $66 and
Oh, okay. So
yeah,
you was on the
$70.
auto. You did like the automatic,
Yeah,
the automatic
I
pricing.
let the Turo, I let it,
Turo
do the
decided.
thing. And then
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like, I'm barely breaking even here or making like,
no
200
problem.
bucks, you know what I mean? And
Yep.
then
Great.
at first I was like letting it happen because I'm trying to, get, bookings and stuff like that. And I'm trying to, build up a name and a
Yep.
reputation. So I'm starting to get repeat customers and things like
Hmm.
that. So I'm like, I need to, my prices need to be, more competitive because, you know, I just
Yep.
know.
So be worth it.
So, and
Now,
it's
what about the?
working. People are paying. So,
That's good. Now, what about the discounts? Are you doing the 3 day or 7 day discounts?
yeah, I left
Uh,
that on there, but I dropped it. Like they tried to do, I think it's like 15%. I put
mm-hmm.
that at 7%. The one that was 10%, 5%, and 3%.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I usually give them a coupon at the end of
The
the.
promo code. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, I give them a little coupon for that. But I just keep the $100. I was just like, you know what? $100. You know what I mean? That's just how
Hey,
it
that's
is.
good. That's good. Now
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what's crazy too. It's good that you do that though. I'm glad it worked out for you. Let me tell you another thing was crazy is so I was looking on Turo in my market a few days ago, and I noticed there was like two or three hosts on there that is jacking my style. They're mimicking me.
What?
They're copying me. Yeah, they literally had like literally like not even exaggerating the same price, $100 a day, I'm not tripping though. But they had the same price. They did a limited miles like me, and they one of them have what they the same vehicles. One of them had got a Charger, one of them got a
Oh,
Challenger, and the
stop.
other one had got a Camaro. So they had the same type of vehicles, but the icing on the cake is the description. Their description was literally the same exact description as mine. It's almost like they
Oh, they
copied and
probably
pasted.
copy pasted.
They copied and pasted my description. I said, man, dang y'all. I said, y'all. I, I mean,
You should
y'all
leave
can
a
at least,
message and be like, "This looks familiar."
yeah, yeah. So yeah, man.
I don't
So a
know
lot of
if
people,
I should feel insulted or complimented.
yeah. So I had like three people literally trying to like copy me, mimic me, and I'm like, wow, like, I mean, it's good, I'm doing something
Yeah,
right,
it
but
means
it's
you're
just,
doing something.
but it's just like, wow, y'all couldn't even think. I mean, I could at least made it, 105 a day or
I
99
know.
a
Did
day
they at least take your
or
name off of it?
yeah, like man.
Yeah,
So
99 a day or something, huh?
yeah, they literally did the same price, unlimited miles, and took my description too and put it on their listing. So, but like you said, but here's the thing about it is, reputation and reviews matter because even though they did all that, they're still not getting a whole lot of bookings because they only have that one car. They only have like a few
Oh,
trips. So with me having 1,200 trips now
right.
and all-star hosts and stuff and all the reviews, people will feel more comfortable versus somebody that only have like maybe five trips, and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So yeah,
Right.
so which like I said, I know people, that matters too. People want to see, they want to see how many reviews you have, how many trips you have, how many
Yes,
vehicles you
they
have,
do.
Stuff like that.
Yeah, they
So
do. So I'm
yeah.
liking your style with your video and stuff. So how you're doing it and all that stuff. I'm gonna see if we can. I'll play one, and then you can elaborate on it if you don't mind.
Okay. Yeah, and I'm actually trying to. I just learned something again from you. So I was on your page looking at a couple of your videos and looking at this one, and I noticed like on your description on your videos, I noticed how you had like all your links on there. And I was like, wow, I'm like, man, how did you do that? I'm like, I didn't know you could do that. So I'm up here
Oh
looking,
yeah,
trying to
because
figure
you
out.
already a lot of social media with your Instagram and
Yeah, but see the thing, right? But what I did was I didn't. I went to my like channel in my on my about on my the about section on my YouTube channel and put my links to everything on there. I didn't know you could do it for each video. So
yeah. I
when
just
I
copy and paste the same
see,
description.
I didn't know that. I didn't know you could do that. So
Yeah.
once I seen your links and everything and seeing other people doing it too, and I said, man, I need to go ahead and get on board and do the same thing. So but I didn't know how to do it. So I've been so right before I got in here on this live with you, that's what I was doing. It's basically trying to get all my like social media, like my social medias and my Turo and my YouTube, all them links in my in each video, so people
Okay.
can see it.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know. I'm still learning the YouTube, game.
Yeah,
So,
I see you picking
so
up
much.
these tips and stuff. I'm like,
Yeah,
okay, look at
yeah,
him over there
yeah,
growing. I
yeah.
mean, like you're
But
really
I have,
growing.
yeah, I'm already, and now like I'm in the last like couple weeks, I have gained like probably 200 followers. I got like
Yeah,
700 subscribers now.
yeah. You like I
So
said,
I'm
once you
gained.
hit that 1,000, you're gonna be monetized. And
Yep.
let me pause this really quick. Yeah, once you get, how many watch hours do you have?
I don't know. I have to check that too. I gotta figure out how to check that. I don't
Okay,
know.
I'll show you how to check it.
All right.
I'll show you how to check it. Since
Okay.
it's yeah, we'll do that because it's really not many people in here just yet. So let's do that. I'm going to show you how to check that because you want to get set up because once you reach your checkoff point, you need to apply to the YouTube partner program. That's how
Okay.
that's where you're going to get paid at for get your AdSense account. So let's see here. Go here to
Okay.
YouTube and go to the YouTube studio and monetization. Okay, so we'll go here. Oh, but this one's going to look different because mine's already monetized. Okay, but anyway, so you go to your YouTube studio. This is going to look a little different because my channel, is already monetized. But let's see. You should still be able to.
How long did it take you?
Like 9 months.
Not much. Okay.
But remember, I was doing tricks. I was
Yeah.
paying stuff.
Yeah.
I was paying the people. But I was doing a lot of promoting and stuff like that too. So let me see. Am I sharing my screen? Okay, yes, I'm sharing the screen here. So you would go down under your studio. You see here, this is your dashboard.
Yeah.
So you scroll down to the monetization tab. When you click it, you're going to see a tree that's going to say on one side you need 1,000 subscribers, and the other side the watch hours. So I think I'm going to go to, I got another channel that's not monetized. Let me let you see that because it's going to look more like what your channel is looking like.
Okay. All right.
So you won't be like, I don't know what this stuff means. So yeah, so once you get that, it's going to tell, oh, I know another way you can see your watch hours. If you go to let's do this. Everybody got this. You don't even need anything but just go to the studio, and if you go to analytics, that's how we do it. Go to analytics. So you go to your studio. Share the screen really quick here. Okay, so you get here to your YouTube studio, and the first part is this dashboard. So you're going to see here your most current video, and then it gives you, the views, analytics, all that stuff. So here's your channel. So you scroll down here to analytics. Did that switch over? No. All right, so let me get out of here. Go back. And go back. And then share again. Sorry, I take this the slow way. And you go to these analytics and see where is this looking at. Is this showing? There we go. All right, so under the analytics, once you go to, where are the watch hours at? Content, audience. Oh, where? Yeah, right here. Watch hours. Okay, so I got you on the wrong screen too here. That there? Y'all watching that? Yeah, see that there?
Yeah, that's it.
301 watch hours for this little 28. So you go here to, the 365 days and see how many watch hours you have. That because for the 4,000 watch hours, it needs to be in rolling 365 days. So if you click on the 365, this will tell you how many watch hours you have. You're supposed to get 4K.
Okay. All right. That's good to know.
And then, but make sure you go to this monetization tab so you can click the button so they'll send you the email once you make your quota for the any of this stuff, the 1,000 subscribers and the watch hours.
Okay.
Click the monetization tab, and then it's going to be a box to say, you want to be notified when you reach your goals, and just say yes. And then they'll reach out to you when you reach your goal. Because you're about to be there real quick. When I met you, it was like 5 something. I was just like, I was trying my best not to be jealous too. I was just like, and I'm thinking, I was like, you the one told him how to do it. You should be happy and proud.
Yeah.
But like, you blowing past me, shoot.
I ain't getting past you. I got a ways to go if I get to you.
Really, you are. Like my stuff is from old stuff. Like I'm still just trickling in. Like look here. So for the last 28 days, I've only had 53 subscribers. So you can't see that, but look here. For the last 28, you're getting more subscribers than me.
Okay.
My subscribers are going over to your channel, subscribing and leaving comments. And I be trying not to be bitter too. I'm like, what? Pinto bean, come back. But you see here, am I sharing? Okay, yeah. So for the last 28 days, I've only gained 53 subscribers. See? That's not that much.
I see that.
Yeah.
I'm about to
So
check
you're
that out
growing. You got to look at it. And be encouraged.
Yeah.
Like I said, just like cooking the pot of beans. Yours is simmering real nice. Like they get nice and tender. You about to get you a meal real soon.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah. Like I said, when the algorithm see that you're being consistent and you're, promoting and always uploading and stuff like that, it'll start just sending people your way. Start sending people your way. Yeah.
Yeah, I hope so. And then my another thing we need to do is so other Turo hosts like me, like myself, you and we need to. I'm trying to do like a live video with like a lot of us, from different states, from different areas, and so I reached out to a couple, and so I'm trying to. We can like maybe once a week or something, when everybody's available, but do like a live video like this with all of us, at the same time. That'd be pretty good.
I try to invite and encourage, I know some weeks I'm better than others. But so far only 2 of y'all have actually extended, taken the offer to come up and, talk. But
Yeah.
you know, I try and go and especially the channels that I feel like the person really got it. They just, you know, don't understand that they need to keep doing it. You know, so I'll look and see. It's like, oh, this person's got the right energy that, you know, people want to hear and know about, and they're really, you know, got some good content. They just not being consistent. Like, you know, you can't go like days and weeks. But once you figure that out, didn't you see how your channel started growing?
Yep.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
you showing up, you know,
Yeah.
you showing
Yeah.
up. And I still have people when I, you know, that come over into my chat to still talk about stuff that you said, you know, a couple weeks ago on here.
Oh, wow.
And then Tony said, blah, 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 you know, and Tony, I'm like, hey, it's my show.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm actually, I'm super proud and super happy because I feel like, you know, our connection was something that was a win-win, you know, for both. Even though
Yeah.
I'm new to this and stuff like that, you know, still we always realize that we are always each offering to the other person too, you know,
Yep.
something.
Yep.
Bring something to the table.
Yep.
So I'm gonna put this video in the queue. So we're gonna let it play and see if we can get some more people up in here. And then you can talk about like what you saying on these videos, because some of these questions that people ask, you know, it'd be hard to really answer it in a chat sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Or even if you've got some questions that some subscribers may have given you and you just, you know, didn't really have enough time to give the long answer, you can, you know, lead it out to me and I'll put it up and you can answer that question and shout that person out.
Okay.
If you know any offhand. Let's see here. We're going to go for which video you want to discuss.
Well, the one that actually got the most views right
Okay,
now,
I'm going to scroll through and see which one.
The one got the most views and the most comments right now is the one that I posted on October 13th when I quit my job, now making 6 figures a year. That one really took off and got a lot of views and a lot of comments.
Okay.
And the one I posted on the 13th, quit my job, making 6 figures a year doing Turo.
All right, let me see here. October 13th. You said it's titled "You Quit Your Job."
After quitting my job, not making 6 figures a year.
Yeah, 1,400. This is the cool little.
Yeah, that video got a lot of people interested and got me a lot of new subscribers and views and comments from people.
Okay. All right, so I'm about to load it up here, and then we'll we'll take a listen to it. Let's see. And then you could
Hello, everybody. This is Tony, CEO, founder, and trainer luxury car rental. Just making another
Can
video
you hear
today.
it?
Just going to be about Turo. Pretty much the car sharing platform. Turo is pretty popular now. I actually started a year ago, and it took off for me. Very successful, doing really well here in my market. I'm in Louisville, Kentucky, and pretty much I'm the top host in my city and in my state, actually. I started 1 year ago with just one car, and now I have 17 vehicles. Now I make 6 figures a year, and business is booming here. And I'm going to show you. I have receipts. I have proof.
Got receipts.
This is no scam, no catch, no gimmick. I'm going to pretty much show you everything. So let me go ahead and turn my camera around. You can see. So this is my warehouse where I store my vehicles at. I have like a storage unit / warehouse. These are a few of my cars that I have. This is 6
He said
cars,
a few.
out of my 17. The rest of them is rented out, which is pretty good actually for a weekday. But during the weekends, I'm pretty much sold out. But I have 6 of my cars here. And then let me go ahead and get my cell phone so I can kind of show you. Like I said, business has been doing good for me. So as you can see, I actually started last year in May 2021. And now I have 1,200 trips. So just 1 year, I have 1,200 trips. And then go ahead and scroll down. I'm going to show you this is the first car I had, which is my Dodge Durango. I got 100 trips alone just on this car. And then that's my second car that I've got. And then here's my third car, which is my convertibles. I'm going to go ahead and click on view all vehicles. You can kind of see. But yeah, so all my vehicles are black. They're all the same price, $100 a day. Go ahead and scroll down so you can kind of see my fleet. All my cars have the same pictures, the same backgrounds. I had a photographer come out to take pictures. That kind of like stands out. As you can see, like I said, all my cars are black. They all the same price, and they all limited miles. And just keep scrolling down. So you can see all my vehicles and see my fleet. And then the last one I got is my slingshot. This is the slingshot that I got this year. It's very, very popular, very fun, and that's the last one.
How often does your slingshot go out?
During the summer, it went out almost every day.
Really?
Yeah,
So people
but now,
usually book that for a day at a time.
yeah,
It's just like a fun little
the
event.
day at a time or like a weekend. I had one customer book it for like 2 weeks.
What?
When I first got it, so I booked it for 2 weeks. So,
Wow.
yep, and but lately though, since it's been getting cold here. It haven't been getting booked out that often because of the weather. So it only get booked maybe if it's like in the 70s or 80s, somebody may book it for a day. So it kind of slowed down. But y'all expect that because it's because the seasons. It's getting close to the
One
winter.
thing I added to my
So,
fleet is my
but
slingshot.
during the summertime, it's booked
Yeah,
every
so
day.
these are my vehicles, and like I said, you can see
Oh,
I
how
started
are
last
you
year,
washing
May
them?
2021, and I now have.
How do you wash that?
Same thing, just like washing the car. It's
But
the
it
same,
has
no
like an
different.
open roof.
Yeah, it's waterproof. It's weatherproof.
Oh, it is?
Yep,
Oh, okay.
yep.
But it didn't have a roof. Like, how is it waterproof? I don't get it.
Like the weather doesn't affect it. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't mess it up.
Oh, it doesn't?
No.
Oh, I've lost the video. Let me get back on here. I thought I was hearing it twice. Did the audio come through okay?
Yeah, it came through fine on my end.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, let me do it again. Let me finish up here. Which one? Oh, heavens. All right, let me see here. Is this the video? There it is. But I don't hear anything. Okay, do you hear the video?
Yep.
What I made so far.
Yeah, I do.
You do?
Not
Okay.
bad. The first full year in business, we already
Am I
made
sharing the screen?
$250,000 already.
Yep.
Okay, there we
We've
go.
been in business for 1 year
All
basically,
righty.
and then it shows you the breakdown of my vehicles and how much each vehicle made. So you can see, it pretty
Wow, we
much
had to
shows
slow
you my
that
top
down.
performing
Hold
vehicle.
up, buddy. That was fast. Okay, I can't go back through it. I didn't see here.
Which is that actually, believe it or
Wow,
not, it's actually my charging
that's
right
what I'm
now.
saying.
My top
And
performing
that's
vehicle.
for the year, each
My
car?
Charger Scat Pack.
Yeah.
So let's give you a breakdown, and then you can see I pretty much on average I make about $30,000 a month on average. March was my biggest month so far because of spring break and everything. I made 32,000 that month. So you can see business is booming, and it's very 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 lucrative. And I definitely would recommend Turo to anybody who wants to get started. Like I said, just to kind of give you a background with me, I didn't have any experience at all in cars and business. I pretty much worked for AT&T for like 10 years, and I quit my job and do this full time now. And the reason why I quit is because it was really hard to kind of do both, to trying to work and run the business as far as keeping the cars clean and maintenance and stuff like that, and meet customers and drop offs and all that. So eventually I quit my job. Once I got enough cars and was making enough money, it was time for me to go. I was making like $1,000 a week. And once I got 10 cars on Turo, I was making $1,000 a day. So I knew it was time for me to leave once I was making, $1,000 a day, which means I have to work a week and work 40 hours, a week.
Wow.
So I definitely love what I do. I'm going to be expanding my fleet. I'm going to try to grow and try to get cars, more cars here, and then grow and have cars in other cities as well. So that's my goal next year, is to kind of expand and get more cars and start setting up shop in other cities and stuff like that around me. But yeah, so that's, you know, to give you a little background about me and what I do. But yeah, I also do Airbnb as well. I just got one property at the moment, but we'll be getting more soon. But yeah, so subscribe to my channel, like, comment, leave your feedback. You can also hit me up on all social media platforms, Tony Luxury Cars on all social media platforms. And I'm out. Peace.
Peace. Let me go ahead. I'm going to copy this link and we're going to drop this here in the chat. So anybody coming up, please go subscribe to Tony's channel. That's the video right there that we just kind of broke down. And do you want to add anything to that you could see now that you didn't really say in that video?
Well, a lot of the stuff I didn't say in the video, I kind of did purposely because I kind of put that in like other videos. Because a lot of people was hitting me up and was like, man, you know, what's your net? You know, what's your profit? What's your expenses?
Gotcha.
How'd you buy these cars? Are you financing? Are you leasing? Did you pay cash? So a lot of people asked me questions in that video, and I kind of made other videos based off their questions. So, so I got like another video where I talk about, you know, how I got my cars, you know, and then I got another video where I talk about, you know, my expenses versus my income versus my expenses and what's like my actual profit, you know, every month. We got another video I talk about, you know, how, you know, giving people tips and advice and what cars is, you know, more profitable. So yeah, so I kind of like made like more videos after that video to kind of like answer a lot of questions that people was asking me. And about basically, you know, people was asking me if I already have my own business or or these cars was they, you know, a personal name or in my business. And so I kind of, like I said, went more in details and all the other videos after that I posted that video. And kind of like, you know, share stuff for people. So
Right. And do you know, you could actually link the video at the end of the video so people will know what to watch afterwards?
yeah, see, I just found that out.
Okay,
Just
let me
found that
show
out
you how
today.
to do that. So since, you know, it's just kind of us here, we can do a little bit more YouTube stuff. Because once you
Yeah,
start really maximizing what you're doing with your YouTube, you know, you really putting in the work. So I'm going to keep giving you more because you're
yeah,
going to see, you're going to be able to
yeah.
maximize.
Cause like for example, like at video right there that you just played,
Uh,
the next one right after that, the next video was it was, you know, how to make 5 figures a month, you know, on Turo. And so then
okay.
I basically went into details of how, you know, I made 30,000 a month and then what my expenses are versus and then what my actual profit is, you know, my net profit. Because a lot of people see that because they see the number, oh, he's making 6 figures. Oh, like he's making all this money, but they don't know what my
Right.
expenses are too. You know, my
Right. How
overhead.
much of
So
that you get to
so
keep?
it's right, get the keep. So yeah, so that other video right after that is pretty much talking about that. So it's good to know to put like I guess like a link of that video in the first one you played so that people can click on that one next so they can kind of
Yeah. And
see,
then at the
you
end
know.
of the video, if you go to your end screen, let me share the screen real quick. Because you go to your YouTube studio and then you go to all right, so you go to your end. This is the a video, and I clicked on the details.
Mm-hmm.
Is it showing? Okay, yeah. So I click on the detail. Oh, I don't want that. Over there. I click. Where am I at? All right, here. So I click on the details, and then this is where you put in your video title.
Okay.
Uh-oh. What is that? Who is talking? All right. Okay, so here's my description. Why is this be quiet over there? All right. So I usually just go ahead and copy paste this. You know how to copy paste it over there. But anyway, over here in this section here, you have your end screen. So when you click on your end screen, I'm not sure if this is shown. Oh yeah, it is good. So you click on this end screen here, and this is when, see, I don't have anything on there. So you want to always make sure you have something on your end screen. That way Turo don't send the people to somebody else's channel. So I click this blue plus button, and then this will give me an opportunity to throw in the video. So of course I want to pick out a video. You know, I could just pick a video to go off up in there. I can choose a specific video.
Okay.
And then that way, when this video is over, this is going to show up, and then people will be like, "Oh, okay." You know, if they like the video, click on that. So then save that, and then you have the end screen. I try to make sure all the videos have an end screen, and then the other thing that you know is helpful is this here playlist. So try to make playlists, that way when people click on it, it'll like say you have a few videos on how to pick cars out. One video is how to pick out cars, how to purchase cars, or blah blah blah, right? So you just make a playlist. Like here's my Turo playlist. I'm gonna go ahead and stick that on there. Click done. Look at here, but this, I ain't do nothing on this video. You always want to make sure you click this box here too. No, it's not made for kids. This way the algorithm will push it out more, because if you click yes, or if you don't click it at all, you know, it will show it, but not as much. You won't get as much much exposure. So make sure that that box is checked there. And then they've removed the tags box, so you don't have that anymore. That's why it's important to maximize this here, this description box.
Okay.
You see?
Okay.
So I got all my links up here for my Instagram, Facebook, but the most important thing are all these affiliate links. Like this is my 7 figures. So like these people here, they specialize in getting you loans. If you got good credit score, you can, you know, put into your business. I list my Cash App here. You know, sometimes I get Cash Apps. I've been getting cash. People give me Cash Apps, you know, since you can put your Cash App down there, people could, you know, bless you since you're not monetized yet, and they can't do super chats and things like that. They, you know, drop that there. Because, you know, people want to support the artists and stuff like that. And then other links and things like that there. Some hashtags. These things, that's how you get your SEO stuff up more. Why is that there on that? That shouldn't be there. All right. So, and that's how you do that. So you want to make sure you go through your little list and do that to your videos and stuff. And you start, you know, getting some more exposure.
Okay.
Yeah, you can just tweak yours, you know, just keep doing what you're doing and keep adding a little something. But all those videos, especially the ones that got a lot of views, you make sure you tag them up with some end screens. Put the other, and then the videos that don't have a lot of views, make sure the end screen got the videos that getting the views on the end of each of those. And then, you know, you just keep increasing. Try to link everything up. Try to make it to where if they click on any of your videos, it's going to send them someplace else, because YouTube wants you to be able to, you know, keep people inside of the environment and keep them on there watching and stuff like that. So making sure that your videos are always, you know, drawing them in there and sending them down your funnel to, you know, veg out on all your material is how you want to do it. And using that end screen, super important.
Super important.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate
so it
that.
doesn't look like nobody's really happening tonight, because like I don't know, there was a lot of other lives happening out there too. I don't know. We you know, just have to keep working and building up the community. Like I know I've been slacking. I need to be, you know, posting more on my Facebook and Facebook page and stuff like that. It's like crickets over there. You know, so to encourage people to start coming, so we keep building the community. You know, some weeks, like last week, Friday night was jamming. You know, we had like 16 people up in here for the whole time, and it was really good. It was real fun. And a lady came up. I think she was there. She was in the chat box on the first night you came up here. Daring Danielle. She actually came up and was asking all of her questions and stuff too. Because a lot of times it'd be hard to ask a question in the chat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To chat out your question and make it to where people understand what it is you're trying to ask. So she just came up and asked all her questions. She was taking a whole bunch of notes. She had a lot of questions and stuff like that. So I get what you're saying as far as like, you know, it'd be cool if we could have like a meetup place or something like that and have more of us, because people have questions and stuff. And it's always nice when, you know, we can kind of ping pong off of each other and say, well, you know, I tried that and it didn't work for me. What about you? How do you feel about that? Or, you know, this is like for me now, whenever anybody asks me like what cars to get, I just automatically just say SUV. SUV. Because but you know, my little Mustang is still renting out pretty good too. But definitely for sure the SUVs go quickly with no problems and stuff.
And me too. And also what I say is I say check on your market, check your city, because it all depends on where you're at too, you know. That makes a difference.
Oh yeah, like what difference?
Well, like it makes a difference in what city you're in, because a lot of cities are saturated. A lot of cities have a lot of people doing Turo.
Yeah. Because somebody had a question, like I had them they put, you know, where they were at in the chat, and somebody was from Philly, and so I looked at the Turo for Philly, and it was saturated. Like they were, and the money was very low that they were getting for the cars because, you know, it was so many of them. Yeah, like here it's been going up to 33, drop down to 32, go up to 33, drop down to 32.
Yeah, you. What is the what's the population there?
I don't know. Let's see.
Do you have under a million or over a million?
I think it's under 1 million. Let's see.
Okay, because if there's only 33 cars on Turo in your city, and if your population is about the same as her, because Louisville, our population here is about 1 million people. You know, it's not a big city, but it's
200,000.
Okay.
So,
well, I would definitely be, you know, trying to capitalize on that, because like I said, the lower the lower number of hosts or number of vehicles, the more opportunity you have to basically grow, just grow and make more money. And versus the bigger cities, they have it's saturated because they have so many people doing Turo and so many cars that the prices are cheaper. And then also there's like so much competition, because you may have 100 people with the same vehicle, with the same car. And a person's and then the person shopping around, they're gonna go with either the cheapest car or they're gonna go with the newest car. You know, somebody got a brand new 2022, they're gonna go with that instead of a 2018. You know,
that's
they're gonna
true.
go with, you know. So, and that's what I found out from talking to other people and stuff, and is that like other city, like, you know, they just it just there's a lot of people doing it, so it's just saturated. Versus her, like me and you, you know, it's not a whole lot of like her. It's grown a lot since last year, but there's still maybe like about 100, over 100. It's probably about a little bit over 100 cars here in my city, which is still not a lot compared to other places. Because other cities, there's like thousands. There's thousands of cars, you know.
Yeah.
So So
are you with 𝐾𝐨𝐬?
No.
You're not with 𝐾𝐨𝐬?
No,
Really?
I don't know what 𝐾𝐨𝐬 is.
Wow. Okay, so it's like an app that's it connects with Turo and it syncs all your cars together. So you get a chance to see like your whole fleet's calendar. It tells you the demand in the area, which changes, you know, all throughout the day.
And check that out. I ain't never known.
Let me see.
That kind of thing.
𝐾𝐿. Let me see if I pull it up over here. I love the 𝐾𝐿. It's free, and then like, you know, if you get the if you get tickets and, you know, things like that, it helps organize and syncs up your tolls and all that stuff.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it flows on here. All right, so let me see. I'm gonna get on this little 𝐾𝐿. We share the screen. All right, so yeah, the demand is pretty low right now. So you see here, share the screen. This is 𝐾𝐿, and all Turo hosts is free. You just go to 𝐾𝐿, and sign up. And then it automatically syncs up all of your cars. It also, like for your settings, for your messages and all that stuff, you can go in there. It's got the pre-populated message templates and all that stuff. And everything is right here. It's a lot easier, a lot, it's more user-friendly than Turo is. So here it is. This shows me with 6 cars because one of them's restricted because it's, the one that had to crash. Oh, so it's 35 cars. So some more cars got added today. But this here demand is low. So it was 32 cars earlier. So some new cars have gotten added here. And here's the demand. Then here it tells you all the cars on the market. And look here. Ford is leading the way. That's because I got all Ford. So that's me up in here. Wow. And then so here's the other cars. But you can see I got a good 20 so percent of that of the market for the cars of the Fords is that amount. And then here it tells you the market by the models. So here is the Ford Explorer down there. It's me, Ford Mustang, Ford Edge, all up in there. So you see here, I got a good percentage of this market. Then this here tells you the years. So there is some older ones too. And I want to say that, I was told that it had to be 12 years or newer. But I'm assuming that, of course, 2009, is that 12 years? Was that 10, 19? 20?
No, it's
That's 13.
2012 and newer.
Oh, well, here go 2009. I guess if it's like I don't know, what's special or something like that. But this here shows the breakdown of the years of the cars and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, from my understanding, Turo, in order to list on a car on Turo, it has to be 2012 and newer and have 130,000 miles or less. As like the two guidelines.
Oh, okay. And here's my fleet calendar. So see how it keeps everything organized. Sees all the cars there, and then I just go through the day, and I look down here to see what all I got to do.
Yeah, that's nice.
So here's all my potential here because these cars don't have no trips out there. But, it just let me see how the stuff is going there like that. So I like it. It's a nice little app. Yeah, it's nice. Free for Turo Host.
I didn't know about that. That's nice.
Yeah. And then once you sign up in there, it just moves all your cars over there to that one little spot, and all your those fees and tows and fees like that has a spot in there that helps you organize those. And like I said, those pre-populated messages and things like that, you can just put those messages out there. You can do it also with the Turo app. But for me, the Turo app is it's not all that cool to, it's not all that great to respond to. Let's see, I got a message from Turo. What is this about? Oh, for the vehicle swap. Yeah. So the one lady, I guess, I didn't really know all the rules. I thought that I was telling the people to cancel the thing and, but anyway, so she didn't do it, but it got booked out anyway. And I made more money because the person booked it for longer. So all that to say is that I don't really get too offended or don't get too offended if somebody cancels a trip like that, because those happen too,
Yeah.
And for the most part, if they cancel at a late time, you get a fee anyway. Get something out of it.
Yeah.
So what's your plans for tomorrow?
Go to the shop. I got some cars go out in the morning. See what anything needs any maintenance done, and then also go ahead and try to make me a video, make another video and upload it. So
you're making them videos. I was like, man, I need to step up my game because I can't just let you pass, the speed past me like this.
I got a long way to go. Try to get to you.
No, you doing it. I'm telling you, if you look at it, my stuff has been moving slow because I haven't really been consistent. I tried to do something every day, but sometimes it'd be like a day or two in between time. And I can see that when I post something, my views go up, and then all of a sudden when I miss a day or something like that, it just, I get a few views, but it's definitely, I can see the difference that it kind of, get down there. And the other good thing too is going to other people's channels and leaving comments on their channels and stuff, because people will see that, oh, this person's a Turo host, and then may come, they may click on you and come check out your videos and stuff. So you want to, get out there and be active in the Turo community, spreading all the good word about Turo and all that good stuff. So I like to set my day up the night before, like especially if I have cars that need to go out. I like to get them where they have to be at. That way I could, kind of, I like to plan my day the night before, especially if it's a bunch of cars like that. How do you go about strategizing your day?
Well, I
No,
just
oh, you just play it by ear.
play it by ear, but I do make sure that my cars are like when the car come back, I try to get it clean so when it comes back, so I ain't got to worry about it. And
Yeah.
then I make sure the gas is full too before I pull it into my shop. And then to the next day, I pretty much, wake up because I changed my hours now. My hours is 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. So I wake up at like 8, and then I go to the shop basically at 9, and I check my schedule to see what our cars is going out that day. Going out and come back that day. And then in between that time, in between bookings, I just check to see if any car needs maintenance done. Tires, brakes, or change, stuff like that. So that's pretty much how I do it. But most of the time, my cars that go out in the morning, I don't have to do that, but just pull the car out and take pictures because
How do you
it's
keep
already.
up with which cars need maintenance?
Well, I check every day when
Oh,
go to
you
my.
have to check it.
Yeah, every day when I go to my shop, I check and see. I'll get in the car, start it up. I check the miles, see where the miles is at, see if I need an oil change, and then I basically go off of that. Then I check the, when I do go to the oil change to the dealership to get an oil change done. Um, they do an oil change and tire rotation, but they also do a multi-point inspection for free. So that
Okay.
inspection, they're gonna tell it. It tells and they check everything. They check the brakes, the rotors, the tires, the filters, the my wiper blades, fluids. So they kind of tells me everything, and it has like basically if it's green or if it's yellow or if it's red. So and it's the dealer, so they're gonna try to upsell you anyway. So they're gonna tell you
Okay.
to do something done. So then I go off that sheet and kind of see, okay, I'm gonna need tires eventually, or I may need to replace my filters, or I may need whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I go off that too.
Mm. So
But
you
yeah,
know a little more than you say about these cars, then.
well, I don't. Well, I know a little bit, but not enough to actually work on them and fix them myself. Like I don't know, like yeah, like I don't know how to change a flat. I don't know how to you know swap out a battery. I don't know how to, put on brake pads and all that stuff. So I kind of just let somebody do it for me.
Yeah, I
You know.
feel you on that. A lot of even
So,
some of the features I struggle on. So part of me maybe feel like I would make a little quick video tutorial to send to the guests, but seem like most people kind of figure it out. I be hoping they don't have any questions. I was
yeah,
like, I don't know. I don't know either. Touch the
yeah,
manual. Click on that and see what happens. I don't know.
yeah,
But I'm still excited about it. So I'm happy about about the opportunity and stuff like that. So you say you got these Airbnb. Did I tell you I'm a realtor too? I'm a real estate
yeah,
agent. I did.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
I'm gonna start really looking back off into it, because what's funny is that now that I'm kind of excited about this Turo, I'm starting to get like inquiries for real estate and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, this is cool, because I felt like I had to find something that I was able to know that I have this before I can start, spending time on trying to build up the real estate and stuff like that. For me, I'm kind of like a one at a time person. It's hard for me to spread it out. Like I can do different things, but I like to do things like one thing at a time. So I'm excited about the real estate. And here you can see it's not that many people here, and it's a lot of land, a lot of property and stuff. It's a great place to start. And it's a Black mayor, Mayor Reed, and he is awesome. He is really into trying to build up this stuff. So we're trying to build up the Black side of the town here. It's like that, starting some business and stuff like that. So it's a great opportunity. I'm going to, me and my sisters considering partnering up to start a coffee shop, like a coffee house that play jazz and chess and like a place that people come hang out, stuff like that, because don't really have a lot of things here. You just need to see this great opportunity.
Okay.
And you say you like to have maybe consider some businesses out of town, you know what I mean? Even a partner or something like that, you know what I mean, to get some rental properties. And because we're building a water park too, so it's a great place to have the Airbnbs, and then you can offer the car too with the people and stuff, so you can have a cool little vacation with a car and place to stay.
Yep.
So would you have a duplex or for your Airbnb?
No, it's a house.
Okay.
It's a house. Yeah, but I'll see the link. If you go to my channel, you'll see my link to my Turo and Airbnb on my actual channel. And then when I get done with this, I'm gonna actually do like how you got it, and I'm gonna have all my links in every video. So I'm gonna have to remember how to
definitely
link.
Airbnb.
So I'm gonna have to link. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to link to my Turo and Airbnb and my social media. Basically on the RV video as well. So that way,
which one do you like the best, Airbnb or Turo?
So that's a hard. I don't know. That's hard. Yeah, that's hard because I'm gonna tell you why I say it's a hard one, because the Airbnb is just as good as Turo. If not, it's probably better, because you can make basically. The reason I say it's hard is because it's less you have to do. It's less maintenance. It's less, because like when I basically I'm giving you an example. I had Derby weekend. I rented my house on Airbnb. I made $1,000 just in one weekend on my house.
Oh wow!
$500 a night. So 2 nights I made $1,000 on Airbnb. Now on my cars, I would have to rent like 10 cars normally to make $1,000.
Okay.
And then I got to worry about cleaning the cars, maintenance, people driving, returning on time, smoking. It's just so much more you got to worry about versus the Airbnb. When the people moved, when they left and I came back to the house, they cleaned up after themselves. They didn't make a mess. Only thing I didn't have to do too much, but literally just like do laundry and wash and like took out the trash, So it was kind of like I made the same amount of money, but I didn't have to do less work. I didn't have to do much, it was So that's why so that's why I'm saying like the Airbnb is kind of good too, because it's like you can make a lot of money, and then say somebody stay at your house for a whole week or a whole month. You just get in the house ready for them. And then once they check in, you don't have to do nothing for like the whole week that they're staying there, or for the whole month. So it's like, so it's less work. Unless you have, so that's why I say that,
But is it less work because you have one as opposed to 17 cars?
Correct. Right. Yeah.
Because think about it, like, I don't know, man, cleaning a whole house as opposed to cleaning one car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it all depends on, the size of the house, how many bedrooms you got, and also if you're gonna, how long the guest stays there. Because I don't have people stay in my house, and I had some people stay at my house and it was just as clean when they checked in. Like they did, and some people then I had other people where they came back and the house was destroyed. It was dirty and nasty. Yeah, so I don't have both sides.
Yeah,
but
it's like that with cars too.
Yeah, yeah. But like I said, they both. I mean, I don't know. I guess they both equally. They both good. They both were equally. I feel like, but I just feel like with the Airbnb, if you already have a house or a condo or apartment, and you can really make good money on that too.
Profit is bigger.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, profit is bigger. Yeah, especially holidays. Because like Derby's big here, and then like 4th of July, Labor Day, Memorial Day, any type of holiday, you could charge more. And then with my house, I had a swimming pool in the back, trampoline, garage. It's more amenities, and also you can hold more people because I have like three bedrooms, 2 baths, and a basement. So so on my listing, I got on there basically like 10 guests, up to 10 guests.
Okay.
So with that, more people will whether to pay more. Split it, yeah, they can split it, more, and and they can split it, and they got all the amenities and all the extra space and room, so you can charge more. So it's. I mean, I like them both, but that's the goal, is to kind of like get more properties and then kind of just have them both everywhere, locally in other cities and stuff. Is the goal, the plan, because Airbnb
getting more streams is so important, so good. Yeah. I can't wait to do more with the real estate and get a few Airbnbs. But definitely would want to have a team of people working, because I wouldn't want to be, I don't mind washing the cars, but I wouldn't I wouldn't want to do it, especially if say they did destroy the house. I wouldn't I would need to make sure that I have some reliable housekeepers, super reliable,
and that's what I'm trying to get to now. I'm trying to get to a point where I can have enough reliable people that can help me with cleaning the cars, and then they can help me with Airbnb, and then somebody that can help me with my YouTube channel as far as recording me and doing the content and edit my videos to the point where I don't have to do nothing no more. I can just relax. I can just take vacations.
King Tony.
And yeah. So that's the goal. That's what I'm trying to get to. I got people just doing everything for me. So
man, I'm trying to scale too, to get like that, to where I'm just like, I want to be able to show people. The goal is for me to get 10 cars, to be able to like teach it to regular people, to say that, if you have the 10 cars, this is enough for you to have a 6-figure income where you could, leave your job and just kind of work it in your business, and to show how a one person could manage it. It could be a one person show with just 10 cars. I feel like, you can do that and teach it to people. And then, I could free myself from this. Or if I'm going to keep 10 cars, like maybe in a year or so, I upgrade it to where I have 10 cars that I can, 10 luxury cars, something like that, that I'm, just change it up like that. But definitely would like to see a lot of property up in there to do these Airbnbs and, grow that way. It's definitely a goal. So I'm real proud of you, for having that, too, like that. So
thank you.
And that's how you do it, get things done like that by just, putting them out there and stuff. So congratulations on that, and being so young too, and going on, making on your journey like that.
Thank you.
So we had like not one question tonight. I don't know. It's like that sometimes. Sometimes it's like it's just filled and just can't even keep up with the chat. But I'm still proud that you came. We got our commitment here, and we can just keep doing it. And like I said, who did you speak with? You said you was inviting some more Turo hosts. Just let them know that this here platform is going to be open every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And then so I'm going to keep saying it too. And then eventually, more and more people will come. And then if we start bringing our communities together and stuff, and we showing them that we being consistent, then we could build a good community here. And,
Okay.
people know they come here, get their questions answered. And even if they have a few questions on the Airbnb and stuff like that too, it's still good to show as a business person, the ins about of how you, have to run your business, because you can't just have one stream. Really, multiple streams ultra important.
Right.
So do
Right.
you have anything to say in closing? Because I'm going to let you get some sleep.
No, not really. Like I said, I appreciate the advice.
So what's your high points then for this week? Give me the highs and lows for the week.
I don't know.
No.
I don't know.
My low point was when the guest had told me about the headlight on my new Edge. So I had to pull it off because it had a trip. But when the guest told me, he sent a picture too. One of the headlights, I guess like it's wrapped in a light and there's a light in the middle, so the out part of it wasn't illuminating. So I just put it on hold because the person who rented it was just for a day, but it was going to be from last night till tomorrow afternoon. So I was like, I can't feel safe to let somebody rent a car while I'm already aware that something's wrong with the light. So she was the one I was trying to swap with, but I don't know if she thought that I was trying to cheat her out of something or whatever. So she didn't feel comfortable making a swap. But I'm thinking like, look, I did a lot of work to, make it possible for you to have a car. You had just got canceled from the Avis and stuff. And here you was grateful that you found a car. And then when this one didn't work, I'm struggling and, going to watch the other car, the only car that I had available to, give you something so you could have. And so, but she didn't go for it, but it ended up getting rented out anyhow. But that was my low point for this week was, I'm like, dang, I already got the one car on the injured reserve list. And now this, for little simple, I don't even know like what's happening with the light, but I am glad that he brought it to my attention because I didn't want anything to happen to somebody and then I'm at fault because, bad light. But anyway, that was mine. So nothing for you. Everything was good.
Well, I can say everything was good, but I would.
Everything was good.
But yeah, I tell you the next one. I'm getting a little tired, sleepy, getting later. It's an hour. It's 11:37.
You
my
are,
time.
and like I said, we didn't have any questions to keep things going, but I appreciate you for coming up, and I'll see you next time. Whenever, like I said, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, whenever you have time, you are always welcome here.
Okay.
And we love hearing from you, Tony. And thanks again for coming tonight.
No problem. I'll see you in the next one.
All right. Good night. All right. So you guys didn't come and give any good answers or questions for Tony. We did sit here and chop it up with you guys for a little bit of time. And again, check his channel. I did drop that here in the chat box for Tony at Tony Luxury Cars. And so tune in on Friday. And like I said, I was inviting some more people too. And we're going to, we're working hard on building up this community so we can keep bringing more and more of this great content to you. I'm talking about Turo, and also, we're still, kind of talking about the Airbnb and the real estate also. Like I said, I am a licensed realtor here in the great state of Alabama, and I will be looking more often to promoting that and getting you guys some properties out here and some different things like that. I'll, it's going to start really cultivating my real estate career. So again, thank you guys for showing up. And if you haven't already, like and subscribe. And tune in on Friday when I hit you up with another fabulous live. And I hope you guys appreciate all of what I've been doing here to build up this live with all of my new gadgets and all that good stuff. So thanks very much for watching, and talk to you. See you in another video. Oh, and I'm going to have to throw that VOD up too. I got a lot of videos here. I just haven't done it yet, but I will. I'll do it for tomorrow since it's Thursday. It's an off day, and I need to step my game up too, since Tony has taken all the advice that I've given him as far as like building up his YouTube channel. He's doing it, and he's just really smoking. He's really flying through this. I'm super excited and happy that he's actually listening and it's working. So I'm excited to know that the advice is being taken and it's working. So see y'all in another video. Peace and love.